Okay, it's March 25th, 2018. It's at 12:30 a.m. It's the early morning of Sunday. Early wee morning. I actually should be asleep right now, but I have these thoughts and I'm going to get them across because I have goals right now and I want to address them and get them documented and help someone out. I believe that I am very blessed. It's not even what I think. I know I'm very blessed and God has blessed me to be in a incredible, awesome season of my life. And I do believe that I'm here because to help and to encourage other people. And there are people that's watching this that are in the same season that I'm in life. Some are in a season that I was in prior years. There are some people who are much older than me, and just checking out and seeing what I'm talking about or doing. But I pray and hope that this is helping someone and blessing someone. But as I was driving today, like I said in the other videos, which I will encourage you, highly encourage you to take some time whenever you have some free time. Not saying that. Also, too, when I ask some people to watch some of my videos, to subscribe to my videos, automatically people say they don't have time. And I know you don't have time, and that's why I always tell people at the beginning, thank you so much for tuning into my channel and watching this video and sharing a little bit of time with me, because there's so many things that you could be doing in this busy life. There's so many other people you could be watching. There's so many other things you can be watching. But I just want to encourage people, you don't have to sit down and see my face. Okay? Most of you all that's on here know what I look like. Y'all know how I talk. Some of you may know my wardrobe. You know, my first few videos, I'm in my One Life Fitness t-shirt. So you don't have to see my face. I'm not saying that you need to sit down with your phone, with your laptop, with whatever device, and look at my face for the entire time. Hey, when you're cleaning up or studying or whatever, just, press the start button, press the play button, and, well, I want to average my videos up between 15-20 minutes, and just listen to it while whatever you're doing, what you're doing. So you're washing the dishes, while you're folding up laundry, while you're in your car on your commute to work or back home from work. So I'm not saying, I don't want no one to get the idea that I want you all sitting down watching my face. I'm not saying that. So, just like we have music playing, feel free to support your family member and your friend in this endeavor. Because, can't tell you how long I'm going to be around, guys. I'm just saying. Don't wait to subscribe when I have 100,000 subscribers. Don't be like, oh, I knew Kim, but you never watched none of the videos. But that's a whole nother video. So anyways, I am going to talk about this thought on singleness. And this thought was with me since early this morning. I had a crazy early day on Saturday. Like, just today. I got up around 7, got ready, went straight to my dealership, which is like 5-10 minutes from my house, to get an oil change, a car alignment, watch some news, talk to some people there, yada yada. So, since this morning, I had this thought that some people like to call single people selfish. And I just have to put my disclaimer out for you all. Just because someone is single does not automatically make them selfish. Believe me, I've met plenty of selfish single people. And I have met plenty of married selfish people. Okay? Doesn't matter what marital status you are. Doesn't matter what color of the skin you are. Some people are selfish. Some people are not selfish. And to be honest with you, I have known plenty of single people that have literally given their life to the church, to their work, to their family. I know plenty of single people. They are dedicated. They are determined. They use their time wisely. I mean, great, amazing people. There's plenty of single people out here just making things happen, like that I can say I know personally, you know? So it's not a far-fetched thing, and this whole idea to sit here and automatically say that single people are selfish, let's debunk that right now. And so yeah. And let's just go ahead and get rid of that. And it's sad though, because I noticed there's single people out here, they feel like they have to make the disclaimer to people and be like, look, I'm single, I'm doing this, I'm doing that. And they even will say they're being selfish. And you know, and sometimes I'm like, you're not being selfish. You're being single. Like, it's nothing wrong. Like, how can I put this? Living a single lifestyle does not make a person selfish. There's so many other things that make a person selfish. Okay, just because a person decides to work late, come home and eat whatever they desire to eat, that person decides to travel a little bit, that person decides when they need to get on the phone or not need to get on their phone, when that person decides when they want to get on social media or not, when that person decides that they want to be picky, and it's not even, let me debunk that too. When a person decides that, look, they're not going to get into any type of relationship or dating, that doesn't make that person selfish. Like, it's all those things are not bad things. Just living a single life. And I think sometimes we forget that even the Word of God talks about how a single woman gives her life, pretty much in so many words, paraphrase, gives her life to the church. You know, it's easier for her to do the work of the Lord because that's her first priority. You know, so I think sometimes with our terminology, we need to be very careful. We need to be very careful in what we say to single people, because single people are just living a single life. And there's many single people that if they had it their way, they will be married. They will have kids. But that's not, like what I talk about in my other videos, that's not the lane that they're supposed to be in at the time. So they're living a life that they're supposed to live in right then and there. And so with my point right now, tonight, before I left Richmond, I saw a post from my girl, Deja, from Newport News. What a Lord, I'm so tired. Newport News. She put up a post, and it had a picture of a plane, and it said, 2018 mood. Catch flights, not feelings. And you know, I really, really, really like that post. I really, really like that post. I think it's great when you're single and you're deciding to try new things, see new places, meet new people. That's not a bad thing. Do it now, because I can't tell you how many married people I know I've come in contact with that just will wish they had the time and energy and the freedom to do those things. And so that's life goals right now. Like, yes, like travel, you know, study something new, read some new material, go out, meet a new person every day, try new foods, cook new foods. Not saying you can't necessarily do that when you're married, but you just have more freedom to do that as a single. And if I could tell some of my singles out here, stop being so depressed, single, like, I had to stop because I just felt myself. I felt myself. If you are a single in the United States of America, please remove the word bored. Please remove the word I can't. The phrase I can't. Remove the phrases of I just can't wait to get married, or just can't wait to have babies and have my dream house and this and that, this and that, this and that. You are at a state of your life that if the Lord wills, okay, if the Lord is willing, if it's in his perfect will, if he's allows you to do it, do something with your life. Do something with your life. Be productive. Excel on your job. Look happy on your job. Not look happy, be happy. Have the joy of the Lord. Have some strength in your life. Do something with your free time. Connect with the people that you already know. Reconnect with people you haven't talked to in months or a few years. Go see people. Go connect with your family. Go take a trip by yourself somewhere, do something with your life. We live in a land of opportunity. It's like the older I get, like I said, I'm about to be 30. April 8th, people. April 8th, I'm going to be 30. And if anybody want to bless me, let me know. Y'all know how to contact me. YouTube, DM me on Facebook, Instagram. Y'all know how to find me. Come and talk to me, call me, just saying. Help a sister out. But it's like the older I get, the more I realize that there's so many opportunities. We live in a land where even Donald Trump could be the president of the United States. You know what I'm saying? We live in a land where our former president, President Obama, became president. We live in a land that anyone could be anything. You could wake up tomorrow and be like, I want to be a doctor. And if you stay dedicated, go to school, read the proper material, pass your exams, and do your residency, your interns, whatever, you could be a doctor. You could wake up tomorrow and say, look, I want to be a lawyer. You could be a lawyer. It's like, sometimes I think singles, this is an area I could tell you right now. And, it's funny because I was talking to a dear friend of mine in Northern Virginia. I'm not going to mention her name because she's one of those people too. She don't want to be broadcasted and whatever. But I was talking to her a few weeks ago, and I was saying, well, in a way I look forward to get married because I'm able to share my single experience to those that are single. And I just started thinking early this morning, I'm like, I'm not waiting till I get married to share my singleness experience with other singles, because there's people right where I'm at in life, and there's people that's coming to exactly where I'm at in life here very soon, and they need to know about some things. And God just didn't bring me here just to soak all this up for myself and to put blinders on and not, be that silent bystander saying, well, they got to learn somehow. No, I'm not that type of person. And for far too long, the devil always been trying to shut up my mouth, and he's not shutting my mouth up. But it's like, this is one thing I've noticed, and I've been guilty of it. I have been guilty of just being real and transparent, and that's the whole point of the video. Guys, I just want to be as real with you all as possible because there's too much fake stuff out here. What you see in this video is what you will get in real life. If I do not know you, and if you want to meet up with me, this is exactly what you're going to get when you meet me. What you see is what you get. There's people that I have not seen for years, and I see them Again, they're always like, Kim, you never change. You're the same. There's no point of being fake. I'm not going to put off no fake show for you all. Like, I'm going to give it to you straight. And because that's something I wish someone would have did for me. And that is something that some people do for me. And I'm very thankful for these people. And I love them very, very dearly. And so, one of the things I believe, and I know, not so much I believe, that I know that singles mess up on, is that we have a tendency to form our life on what ifs or the possibility. So, for example, perfect example that I hear all the time, I'm not going to buy a house because I'm not married yet. That doesn't make not one lick of sense to me. If you're in a position, if you're making a good amount of money, you have good credit, you could be pre-approved and approved for a great loan, if you're like debt free, if you're in an area that you love and that you enjoy being at, what's the holdup on you getting a house if that's what you desire to have? See, I'm not a homeowner. I'm still renting because that's my lane right now. Right now, my lane is renting right now, and I know that. So I know my reasons why I'm not a homeowner. Okay, and I'll share that in other videos because I'm taking care of debt right now, and that's just one of the things I need to take care of right now. Okay, so I'll share some videos too in the future about my road to debt freedom, because that's real too. That's real too. That, you know, so it's a lot. There's some really good people that talk about debt free, being debt free, but you know that's not really being broadcast like it should. But anyways, so that's a holdup that I see. I'm like, there's no reason. Like, if you desire to buy a house, buy a house. And if your credit's not exactly where it needs to be, or say if you're not making an exact amount of money, you know, make the proper changes. Like, you know, ask for a raise, or do things that will help you get a raise. Get another job. Apply for another full-time job that makes more money. Take care of the debts or whatever that will help boost your credit. You know, so don't use the excuse of, I'm not married yet, so I'm not going to buy a house. Stop it. Like, stop. For real. For real. I heard the things like, oh, I don't want to go to certain, like, I've actually had people shut me down on this. So I remember not trying to like downplay none of these people. Like, you know, they may not even remember this, or they may not even see this video. I don't know, but I was in the midst of a group of friends, and someone was showing these locations. I think the person was looking for somewhere for like a honeymoon, maybe. I don't know, remember exactly why they was looking at this brochure, but it was brochure of different like exotic, really nice places to visit. And I remember I'm like, oh, this looks a really nice place. I'm gonna have to book to go on this. Like, I'm gonna have to go there one day. And a couple people was like, no, that's a place you want to go like with your husband. You know, it's things like that. Like, we have to reprogram our minds and our terminology. Like, why I'm gonna sit here and wait? And that was like last year. Still not married. So why I'm gonna sit here and put my life on hold? Because the possibility. Because just say if I don't believe this. I don't believe this, but just say hypothetically speaking, say if I'm meant to be single, because there are people in this world that has been called to be single. You know, there's several people out here. And I wish more of them will come out and broadcast things and share things on their journey, but it's very few that you hear from that I hear from. Not saying they're not sharing things, but it hasn't come to my arena yet. But things like that, like I'm not going to pay for. So I'm gonna do another video too. Part 2. It's gonna be a part 2 on this too. 20 minutes in, I'm gonna do a part 2 on this. Thanks for tuning in.